podcast for 100 times about how to improve your reading, listening, writing, blah 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 blah. So I decided to set up this channel on YouTube to answer some of the questions that I was constantly asked. Like I always tell my students, you walk with your two legs. So what are the two legs in learning English? One is good method, the other is keep practicing. So good method and practicing make your improvement quick and satisfying. But why can't we just keep doing it if you know the right method? There is always a problem with both adults and teenage students because they just can't keep doing it. So why is that? Why video games are so addictive? Why can't you keep practicing English like playing video games? Well, that's because video games are usually easy to start and they have easy steps to follow. But learning is frustrating only because it seems like insurmountable mountain or barrier that you have no clue where to start. My easy learning method will totally change that. In order to carry on a good practice, there are two basic rules that we need to follow. Number one is to set each task as easy and small as we can. It would be the best if it could be done in 10 minutes. And number two, we don't level up the difficulty of each task. We only shift focus on each task. That's why I'd say my easy learning steps is a perfect solution for learners that can't carry on with his or her practice. Because all the tasks are set according to these two basic rules. Well, today I'd like to share the fastest way to shatter almost any barriers in English listening. Ready to practice? You need a short video or audio that is suitable for your level, around 2 or 4 minutes, the best. If you are not sure about your level, the listening material you are using in your exam is a good choice. A piece of paper and pen, and most importantly, 10 minutes from your busy life. Here are the procedures that you will need to follow. First one, listen for the gist. You play the video first and then you listen to the general idea. There are some of the words that you don't know or some of the meanings that you don't really understand. It is okay. What we need to get is what is actually happening there. The second step is to listen to the keywords. You play it again or you just try to recall from your memory what are the keywords that you hear. And the third step is shadow practice. I introduced the shadow practice detail by detail in another video of mine. I put the link here so you can check it. So let me explain how does this super easy learning steps work. I call this procedure photographing. Actually, when you do these 3 steps, it stimulates the iconic memory of your brain. The language can form a very vivid picture in your mind instead of some of the a heap of scattered beads. By talking about scattered beads, I'm talking about the words in your mind. So if you're focusing on the words, you're not going to get the whole picture, right? So what I'm doing, trying to help it, is to form a larger picture so you don't focus on the details, and which is really frustrating. Obviously, it is quite easy to describe a picture, right? Rather than to recall the order of each bead. With step 1, you will form a blurred picture of the whole scene. Then step 2 requires you to recall some of the very important details of the picture. Step 3, which is the shadow practice, it asks you to focus on the logic, mechanics of how these details are linked together. Keep practicing for around 3 days. You will see how well you can do in listening and speaking.